Thanks for tuning in to Songwriters from Here and Away, the show that features songwriters from Atlantic Canada, across Canada, and around the world. Hi, thanks for tuning in. My name's Robert Campbell. I've been trying to get to these hard drives for a long time now. I've recorded lots of shows that I haven't put on the airwaves. I finally did it. This is recorded live at the Pink Piano in Lower Sackville, Nova Scotia. We have Mr. Stephen McClintock from Texas and Kristen Martell from Mahone Bay, Nova Scotia. So here we go. We're going to kick it off with Kristen Martell.
Well, I'm so happy to be here. I've been hearing about this Pink Piano Cafe, and I didn't really know what to expect, but this is a great little vibe here, and what a great crowd. Thank you for coming out. So yeah, I'm going to share a few songs here tonight. I this time of year, this song always kind of surfaces for me. I love the fall. I love autumn. It's like my favorite time of year. I mean, I love summer too, but there's something about, the turning of the air. It's cooling. The leaves are starting to turn. The nights are crisp. And it's just, I get really nostalgic and just want to, cozy up and take it a little slow and kind of go within. And, I think this song is really inspired by the change of the season. And it's kind of a reminder that that we can also live like the seasons and reinvent ourselves and kind of take that time to pause and reflect and become anew again. This is called Watch Me Fall. Leaves shatter beneath my feet, dry and brittle from summer's heat. Feel the sun soft on my face. Autumn's breeze will soon take its place. Watch me fall. The signs of rot in this old dead wood. I'd go back to the start if only I could. But this young heart carries its old to the stone walls of built long ago. Watch me fall. Watch me fall. Crickets hum in perfect time, a warning of what's down the line. This wool is rough against my skin. Where am I going? Where have I been? Watch me fall. Watch me fall. When the stars are tired of the night and the trees flood with signs of life, and start again, take my time, rest and strength on my side. Watch me fall. Watch me fall. The signs of rot in Thank you.
It's beautiful.
Lovely.
Hi, everybody. My name is Stephen McClintock, and I'm the away side of things, I think. Right?
Definitely away.
I'm away side, yeah. I'm trying to get here. It's just been very difficult to get to this beautiful country, and I've got almost 2 months here now, which is fantastic. I get to stay and hang out and see the leaves start to fall and change colors, and I have a little place down in Sherbrooke Village area, and I absolutely love it. And I'll get into more of the story of that as I go. But I thought I'd start this song with it wasn't even on my list to do tonight. And then I turned the page and I went, I think I'd like to do that song. So I wrote this with a buddy of mine named Carl Heston. He's since passed, but. I could cross the desert on my knees, or stand against the strongest breeze, as long as you love me. I could take the road less traveled on and repave it stone by stone, as long as you love me. So let the wolves surround my door, I won't hear them anymore, as long as you love me. And if my world should fall apart tonight, I could build it back in time, as long as you love me. As long as you love me forever, I'll never need anything more. You and me together can weather the stairs of any storm. That's how life will always be, a melody with harmony, as long as you love me. If all the stars should leave the sky, I wouldn't even question why, as long as you love me. And when my years have almost trickled down, I could face time running out, as long as you love me. As long as you love me forever, I'll never need anything more. You and me together can weather the test of any storm. That's how life will always be, a melody with a harmony, as long as you love me. As long as you love me.
That's lovely, man. Right on. I think maybe we should do that song, Kaylin. We should learn that song and do it as a duet.
Oh, I'd love that
okay.
idea.
I think it's a date. We'll do that. Okay. Yeah.
You didn't tape it just then? I mean,
yeah, we did. Yeah, we got it.
Let's see here. I got a list. I got to just pick and choose. I don't have a whole book like Steve over here, but I've got a few to choose from. So yeah, I'm from Mahone Bay. I've been in Mahone Bay now, I guess it's 14 years. It's such a quaint little community. I love it there. And we live in an old homestead on the edge of town. You would never know we're in town, but we are. Which is we're away from the hustle and bustle of Mahone Bay's summer life, if you can call it that. But it gets pretty crazy in the summer in Mahone Bay.
Everybody goes to see the three churches.
Yes, the three churches, and there's only one road through town. The traffic can get pretty bad. So yeah, as locals, I try to avoid Main Street. But yeah, we're up on the hill and can hear the church bells and can smell the ocean, but just a little ways away. Anyway, the home that we live on is about 200 years old, and there's lots of history there, and it's strange. I don't know if you live in an old home, like you kind of feel connected to the people that lived there before you. There were 8 generations of a family that lived there, and lots of people were born in that home and subsequently died in that home, and there's just lots of stories. If only the walls could talk. I'm very humbled when I kind of look around and think of the people that were there before me, and it ultimately makes me think about what I will leave behind. And so one sunny afternoon on my back deck, this song came to me. It's called Here No More. Thank you.
Very haunting. All right, so at this stage of my life, I decided to quit my music job in L.A. and hit the road. I'm on a 5.5-month tour playing music, and it's crazy. It's like, what was I thinking, kind of thing. You know. I give up the job that makes me money, and then I go play music. Well, I wanted to do that. I wanted to get out there and see my friends again, and spend some time, a couple of days with Dave Muse on the island this week, and I just really wanted to kind of reconnect with myself, you know, and the songs and stuff. And so, on the start of this tour, I went to Nashville to do some writing in a couple shows, and this is one I wrote. And the idea was to prepare what I wanted to do, some new songs, not just the old songs that I've always done, some new songs for the tour itself. So this is one of them, and I'm gonna hopefully not stumble on the words too much. So. Daddy shook his head on the day that I turned 18. He tossed me the keys and said, son, go chase your dreams. Mama held her breath on the day that I left, thinking her son was gone with the wind. Well, I left the porch light to chase down the spotlight. Lord, what was I thinking back then? Here I am, playing my songs for you. Here I am, showing the world what I can do. From long nights to cheap lines, bad songs to bad wine, they've always pulled me through. Here I am, playing my songs for you. I stood at the crossroads more than once in my life. Stuck like a scarecrow in the cornfield with no hope in sight. A girl happened by and she gave me a ride, and we shared a tonic and gin. Her dream sounded nice, but I still said goodbye, and I never went back there again. Here I am, playing my songs for you. Here I am, showing the world what I can do. From long nights to cheap wines, sad songs to bad rhymes, they've always pulled me through. Here I am, playing my songs for you. Here I am, playing my songs for you. Here I am, showing the world what I can do. Your joy and your pain, we all feel the same. Well, I've spent some time in your shoes. Here I am, playing my songs for you. Here I am, playing my songs for you. Thank you.
Right on.
Very much.
You're listening to Stephen McClintock and Kristen Martell, recorded live at the Pink Piano in Lower Sackville. This is Songwriters from Here and Away. Please check out our podcast, as we will have extra content on the show after the hour of radio. Go to sfhaa.ca and check it out. Thanks. Back to the show. So you just wrote that one, eh?
June 2024. Right here it says at the top of the page, right there. Otherwise, I would never remember it.
That's right.
I think I wrote that this year. Was it this year?
Yeah. Yeah, good. So, Stephen, you do a lot of co-writing, right?
I do a lot of co-writing.
Yeah.
This, in fact, that song has two other writers on it, and I say two other writers. One of the guys is more of a track guy, so that means he has the studio set up, and so when we get in, if we want to get something down, it's Nashville. You're doing country-ish songs, country vibes typically. And the other guy, though, was a lyric writer I've always wanted to work with, and together we did some nice things, I thought, that week. And so the fun part of Nashville is the co-writing, and I love it. I mean, that doesn't mean I don't sit on my little island with no internet and write my own thing. I do, but not today. So I love the co-write, and Dave and I started a great little song. I may actually read that to you later on because I really like where it's going.
Cool.
Yeah.
Right on. How about you, Kristen? Do you do much co-writing?
Not as much as you guys, I don't think. I should do more of it.
Yeah.
I do have a handful of co-writes. I've got a couple I'll share tonight. So far, I haven't shared any co-writes yet, but I will. I haven't taken part. I did take part in songwriting camp up in Cape Breton once, which was really, it is really interesting co-writing because you do come up with something better, I think, than if you were alone, because there's just so many different ideas get to crop up. And it gets you out of your own way, I find. Like, we all have our own tendencies, but when you co-write, you come up with something brand new.
Yeah, you end up falling onto somebody else's habits.
Yeah. Or it becomes something else completely, right?
Let's do a couple more, and then we'll grab a beer or something.
Yeah. Well, you've got me thinking I should share a co-write. Daryl, do you think I co-wrote this one with Daryl, and Daryl Cameron, who's also known as Blue Acres, and we have never really sung this one together. But I don't know if are you feeling up for it? Do you think he could grab a mic or something? Would that be okay?
Come on in.
So Daryl's an awesome songwriter, and a gorgeous singer. And if you don't know any of his stuff, check out Blue Acres. And does some production on the side too. So I guess we wrote this one last year, right? We kind of just got together. We both had a few ideas, and what I love about this one is I do find it's a really good blend of Daryl and I. I hear parts of you and then parts of me, and friends that know both of our styles are like, oh, that's cool, because it's definitely a good blend. Anyway, I don't know if you want to say anything about this song, Moonlight?
No, just that it's an honor to have you play it, to have written it with you and to have you play it. So.
And we're going to release it at some point, if I can get my act around together.
Oh, yeah.
All right, this is called Moonlight. Spent all day tossing magic at the mundane, begging it to change, tired of its ways. Now I'm fumbling in a state of anarchy, swallowed whole by grief. See the forest for the weed. Moonlight be my driver. Take me to the edge of what I need to know. Moonlight shine brighter.
inside this place on the maid 5-8. Now I'm yearning. I want a room with a view. The horizon tells the truth, and there's nothing left to lose. Moonlight be my driver. Take me to the edge of what I need to know. Moonlight shine a little brighter. Hold my hand, help me understand. Don't let go. Oh, moonlight be my driver.
Thank you. That was lovely.
Well, it's always good to break them in, right?
That's great. And that's co-write, see? And I do a lot of co-writes, so now I'm going to do one I didn't co-write. And here's why. It was scheduled to be a co-write. It's a Canadian artist I won't mention because you guys would know him, and I don't want to get a bad thing going. You know, some of you might know him. But the producer set me up to write with him in Nashville. So they got me a hotel room, the whole deal. I was in for 2 days, and I was all excited about it. And cool little boutique hotel room on Music Row there. I mean, on the Broadway in Nashville. And so we're scheduled to meet at noon, and 12 o'clock. And I'm, you know, sometimes when you do co-writes, you might come up with a couple of ideas in advance, you know, you may not use any of them, but just to not sit there and go, what do you want to do? What do you want to do? You know. So I had a couple of ideas that I was going to pitch to him, and so around 12:30. He's still not there, you know, and that's not normal. Typically, songwriters there, they keep to schedules because at 4 o'clock you got another session, you know, or something's happening, you know. So that's not norm. So I give a call to the manager, goes to the machine. A few minutes, about 20 minutes later, he calls me back. Sorry, he's in the studio and it's running a little later, but he's on his way in 5 minutes. I said, great. So we're now over an hour, and so I start kind of. At that point, I start working on one of the ideas, you know, thinking, well, I'll get a little ahead of the game, see if he likes it. And then a few minutes later, I get a call back about 20 minutes later going, he still didn't leave the studio yet. So I write a little more. And anyway, a long time, about 40 minutes goes by then, and finally the manager he calls and says, I'm not going to make it. So I'm going, that's okay, I've already finished the song, so here we go.
Yeah.
And it fits really well for me now, because as I get older, I'm a little more nostalgic. I miss some things that I'd like to see again, or would I, you know? Picture a time when there wasn't a right or a left. When one man's opinion was never tattooed on his chest. When everyone knew where they stood in the world, and love wasn't measured by diamonds or pearls. I wanna be where the lights never go down too fast. I wanna go back. It's just like us to think that it must have been better before. To stare out the window but never once open the door. It's not a secret, there's no magic lamp. For better or worse, it's still all in our hands. But I wanna shine just as bright as they did in the past. I wanna go back. Back to the time when it all seemed to rhyme and the music played. Back to the summer before all the innocence faded all away. It's the same story told over and over again. We all want what we think they all had in their lives way back when. Maybe it's just an old dream that we share, a picture in time that still takes us somewhere. But I wanna be on that stage when they close the last act. I wanna go back, back to the time when it all seemed to rhyme and the music played. Back to the summer before all the innocence faded all away. I wanna go back. I wanna go back. I wanna go back.
Right on.
Thank you.
So lovely. It's good when people don't show up to a co-write then. It's okay.
I would have liked to have that Canadian cut, but no, it's okay.
Yeah, that's next time. Next time.
Anybody understand French?
No.
A little bit.
Kaylin does.
A petit peu. Kaylin does? Which one's Kaylin? The language of the
language.
people. Well, either or, I guess. Yeah, I'm originally from northern New Brunswick, a little place called Campbellton. Does anyone know it? You know it, obviously. You know it.
The train
You lived
stops there.
No way. That's awesome. How long ago did you move away? Oh, okay. It's been a while. Sorry I asked.
Before you were
Okay.
born.
A long time. It's a beautiful spot. And do you have a connection there too? Yeah. Okay, cool. Whereabouts? I'm curious now. Sackville. Okay, a little further south, but yeah, Campbellton's gorgeous, and I never realized how beautiful it was until I left. Like, there's the mountains and the Restigouche River, and it's an interesting spot because I love winter. I hate winter here. There's not enough snow here. I complain constantly there's not enough snow, and I get bad looks all the time. And I make fun of people around here and how they drive in a couple of centimeters of snow.
I do that in the summertime,
yeah.
so I don't know, whatever.
No, it's an interesting spot because it's close to Quebec. So it's very, very French, and it's very bilingual. And actually, I would say it's probably more French now since I've moved. And I've been in Nova Scotia for 23 years, and I lost a lot of my language, or my confidence, I should say, in the French language. My grandmother passed in 2000. when did she pass now? It's been like 8 years, and she only spoke French, so I could practice when I'd go visit her. But after she passed, I noticed I didn't have much of an opportunity to practice, and it was really getting to me. So this past couple of years, I've been on a journey to rediscover the language, and it has not been easy. There's been lots of ups and downs, but I started to write in French, songwrite in French. And I've been fortunate to get to mentor with some artists from Quebec and some francophone artists from here in Nova Scotia. And it's been slow, but I've been sticking with it. And I do have some French music already released, and I've got more that I'm going to be trickling out, and an album coming out in February. So it's slow, but it's coming. And I'm going to share with you an unreleased song now. This one's called Sois prudent. It translates to be careful. And the whole song is personifying my heart, like be careful with my heart, and be careful because I don't like to leave people in. And anyway, if you don't, that's roughly what it's about, and how hard it can be to heal from matters of the heart.
J'ai le cœur errant, il garde sa distance. Un vagabond, un nomade, qui va et vient avec le vent. Il offre des pauvres promesses de bonheur superficiel, tout à la recherche de l'amour éternel. Je t'avertis, sois prudent. Il ne va pas rester longtemps. De quoi tu fais quand tout vire à l'envers, avec mon cœur éphémère? Que vas-tu faire? Que vas-tu faire? J'ai le cœur abandonné, endurci, effrayé. Il est à l'aise dans la nuit, confortable dans son abri. Pour se défendre, il est bien équipé. Un bon élève, il suit les règles pour toujours s'évader. Je t'avertis, sois prudent. Il est indépendant. De quoi t'es fait quand tout vire à l'envers, avec mon cœur éphémère? Que vas-tu faire? Que vas-tu faire? J'ai le cœur enjoué, j'ai le cœur curieux, j'ai le cœur qui désire, le cœur innocent, le cœur fragile. De quoi t'es fait quand tout vire à l'envers, avec mon cœur éphémère? Que vas-tu faire? Que vas-tu faire? Que vas-tu faire? Que vas-tu faire? Je t'avertis, sois prudent. La guérison s'apprend
Merci.
That's lovely. Even with my grade 6 Edmonton, Alberta
did you
French,
understand?
I could pick up some of the vibe. Yeah,
Nice. Nice. Okay.
This is Songwriters from Here and Away. Please note that this show is much longer than an hour, and it will be on the podcast. So look up Songwriters from Here and Away, the podcast, wherever you grab those things. And please support the artists that you hear on this show. They love it, so do we. Carrying on, next, Stephen.
I think the last time I was here in April, I'd just written this song called Let This Pony Run. Did I do that, right? And I'm sure I messed up the lyric too. But since then, I've recorded it in Nashville, and I'm on the 14th of this month, of October coming up, I'm mixing it there with a young lady named Elle Townley is singing it. Does a really cool job of it. But the reason this song came about is because I was looking to pitch for this TV show in the States called Yellowstone, and I was trying to find the right kind of song for it.
That TV show just barely made it up here, too.
Did it make it up here? I don't know if you guys like those guys or not, you know. I don't have a TV on the island, so it doesn't. I can't tell you anything. Anyway, but it's a great show, and I know there was what's the girl's name that did Mercy? Oh, she's not Canadian? Well, she should be.
Yeah.
I'm taking her off my list now.
Yeah.
So anyway, when I was 19 years old, I had a 4-year scholarship to go to work for a company called Sun Oil in Houston, Texas. I was raised in Beaumont. My dad helped me get this thing. I didn't want it, but I took it. It made sense. And I did it for like 4 months, and I just could not do it. I'd sold all my equipment, and somebody asked me to do a happy hour gig, and I said, I don't have any equipment. He said, it's all set up, just go do it. And I did it, and I was back in love with the performance again, and I quit this 4-year scholarship to my dad's chagrin, and I moved to California at 19 to try to see if I could figure it out. And got lucky, got a publishing deal, got a record deal, all that stuff started happening. And still my dad didn't talk to me until I finally got an Andy Williams cut. And then he realized I was serious about it, you know. But until then, there was, it was like, no, I'm sorry, you're not welcome in this home here. So I pitch a lot of stuff for film and TV and stuff, and I learned that early on, and it's important to me, and I'm always trying to write things that fit, I think that's part of my journey is how close can I get? How can I come up with something? So this is a song I wrote for that, and
Did it get into Yellowstone?
It's not in Yellowstone. No,
Okay.
there's no. The new season's just coming out, so we're just now pitching for the new stuff. But that's why I'm demoing it. I'm finishing the demo on the 15th, I think, of October. Put the saddle in the back of my truck. Gonna drive till I get enough. Got the ball on the radio. That music soothes my soul. When I get to nowhere, I will be the only one there. And I will recognize it when I can feel the wind in my hair. Turn me loose, let me run. Take off this bridle, 'cause I don't need one. Let these chains come undone. I'm flying free like a shot from a gun. Sometimes you gotta let this pony run. Ooh. I've been pinned up way too long, tired of singing that same old song. I can feel it pulling me, gonna take just what I need. I'm breaking out of here, no matter if it's right or it's wrong. And nothing's gonna hold me back. They don't make a rope that strong. Turn me loose, let me run. Take off this bridle, 'cause I don't need one. Let these chains come undone. I'm flying free like a shot from a gun. Sometimes you gotta let this pony run. In here, ooh, let this pony run. Turn me loose, let me run. Take off this bridle, 'cause I don't need one. Let these chains come undone. I'm flying free like a shot from a gun. Sometimes you gotta let this pony run. You gotta let this pony run. Ooh. Put the saddle in the back of my truck. Gonna drive till I get enough. Thank you.
Right on.
Keep your fingers crossed.
Yeah.
I think you got a good chance there.
It's actually written for Lanny Wilson to sing in the show. She's supposed to be on 4 episodes this year. And I really love this girl's voice as a country singer. She's really, really strong. And she could kill that thing. So, we'll see.
Oh, it's a great song. I can see it fitting in there.
Yeah. Yeah. Right on.
I just co-write, yes. But it was my story, my leaving school story. I just turned into a cowboy song. You know.
That's great.
Are you taking a turn? Are you
No,
taking
no,
a break
you
again?
go ahead. You
All
go
right,
ahead. You
all
guys do a couple. I don't need to. They're here for you.
But we like to hear you too.
Yeah, that's funny.
All right, let's see here. How many more do we have? What time are we going until?
I don't know. 3?
Midnight?
Okay.
These
guys
guys
all right
go
with
for
that?
25 hours in a row, so if they can do it.
We can go until they tell us to leave.
I'm just trying to think here. All right, I can tune down to this. Do you guys feel like singing? Just some oohs, just oohs and ahs. I'll keep it really simple. So this was a co-write too. Does anyone know Gabrielle Papillon? She's from Dartmouth. Yeah. If you don't know her, check her out. She hasn't done a whole lot since COVID, I guess.
Yeah, she's doing something right now.
Is she? I haven't
think
talked to
so.
her in a while. No, well, she's always writing. She's always doing something. And I was really inspired by Gabrielle because she does a lot of she has a lot of interesting lyrics. And so when I approached her to do some co-writing, it was the first time I had ever done co-writing, and I was really nervous. And thankfully she said yes. And she actually produced my second record that I have here called Every Season. I think she did a great job. She's very theatrical, and so she brought it to a place I never would have. And so this song I'm going to share with you, it's called Photograph of Secrets, and she really pushed me to think outside the box, and she got me thinking about lyrics in a different way, and about lyrics, about how they sound when they roll off your tongue, how they sound when you sing them, and really, I don't know if you've ever written like this, like not worried so much about what you're trying to say, but how it feels and sounds. And, as songwriters, we can get caught up, like, does this make sense? And this song sometimes doesn't make sense. But to me it does. And it really is. I describe this song as trying to manifest like a future that you want. If you believe in that, like, our thoughts are super powerful, right? And I do believe that we can create some pretty... we are the creators of our life, and if we focus on something long enough, we might be surprised what comes our way. So that's really where my head was at the time of this co-write. But it really was an exploration in lyrics, and it was really more poetic than I had ever approached a song before. So there's a part, yes, I'd love for you to sing in too. Let me show you that part. It goes something like this. You got to take a really big, deep breath, though, because it's a note that's held for a really long time. Okay, it goes like this. You want to try? I'll speed it up a bit so you don't have to hold it so long. Take this long parade of one emotion, marching to the grave with battered hearts in tow, bleeding kingdoms fall on restless shadows. Darkness will defend the ones in need. Here's a photograph of secrets for the remedy you seek. Here we go. Solid, steady heart fills the silence, guiding like a drum the ones in need. Cast a stone upon old waters for the reverie you seek. Here's a photograph of secrets for the remedy you seek. All right, keep that going. Take this long parade of one emotion, marching to the grave with hearts in tow. Nice, thank you.
Well, that worked.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
Found some harmonies in there too. That's lovely.
Okay, this is something I don't do often, unless Mel Fairmonds and our Kim Dunn are in the audience. But now I'm going to bring up my buddy Dave Muse to do a song that we wrote at the camp, and I want you to hear kind of some of the stuff we did. And I just spent 2 days with him hanging out, and he had to have no bathroom, no electricity, and he did really well, ladies and gentlemen, really well. So I'm going to bring up Dave Muse to do a song we wrote called The Table.
You got suffer for your art there, Dave.
No, I don't need a capo. I just need this.
Just so you know, I met Stephen and David at the Sherbrooke Road to Stanfest Songwriters Camp 10 years ago.
Nice.
And yeah, you're that old, buddy. And so that's how this all happened, yeah.
So, well, obviously this is a co-write too, eh? We're talking co-writes. This song, Stephen was sort of, he was in charge of this workshop, and when we were trying to decide what to write, he said, just throw out, I don't care what it is, an inanimate object, just throw it at me. So people were talking, chairs and cars and this and that. And we landed on the table. So we all have tables. Remember the old tables we got at our grandma's house or something like that? There was scars and cracks and scratches on it. Yeah. And you never fixed it because you knew what each one of them were.
Cigarette burns.
Cigarette burns, yeah. So that's sort of where this started. Just an old piece of wood in the middle of the room, with the scars alive to tell us where it's been. Every stain and every mark left a memory in our heart, and the table tells a story once again. When Cousin John walked in the room, said that he'd be leaving soon, and laid the letter down for us to read. And the baby sitting in her chair, with all the family hanging there, singing every song we knew on Christmas Eve at the table. At the table. Grandpa had the biggest chair, always said the perfect prayer as he sat down to supper every night. We shared laughter, we shed tears, told some jokes, drank some beer, but we always made it through without a fight. I remember playing dominoes, Monopoly and tic-tac-toe, and every single card game we knew. On the day my daddy died, we gathered there to say goodbye, reminding us we're just passing through at the table. At the table. Now all the years have come and gone, the ride I'm on is almost done, and I'm staring at the twilight of my years. You can rest assured that through it all, the give, the take, the rise, the fall, my maker's gonna have a place for me at the table. At the table. Thank you very much.
That's David Muse. David, you live up in Elmsdale area, don't you? Oh, grand, yeah. Okay, close. Kind of, isn't that kind of close? I don't know.
Okay, I'm gonna. I got lucky going to L.A. and things, things happened, and there's always bad stuff too. My beautiful little wife and I didn't make it past 5 years because L.A. was not Texas, and she really liked Texas. But the day she left, it was a sad day, right? And then my brother-in-law came out and got her. They drove away. We just got this new house. We lived in it only a month.
Ooh.
And it was like,
ouch.
And it was so empty. And I just remember sitting around there, and my business partner, publishing partner that I had, he called. He was on his way to San Francisco. He stopped at what used to be called payphones. Yeah. And he called me to see how I was doing, make sure I didn't, go jump off the jacuzzi or something. And I said, I'm doing okay. It's weird being here. That's, I don't have a lot of memories here because it's brand new. We're just here. But I don't know what I'm going to do with all this time I have on my hands. And he said, "What'd you say?" I said, I don't know what I'm going to do. He said, "No, the actual line." And I said, "With all this time?" He goes, "I'll call you in 20 minutes. So about 15 minutes later, he called and said, "I got this pretty good lyric." And he read it to me. I wrote it down because that's the only way you could do it in 1980, and I wrote the music to it that day. And we ended up pitching that song. And in 1989, 9 years later, after hundreds of pitches, a young artist named Tiffany, who was a pop artist, had just sold, 2 million albums up here and 4 million albums in the States, and her new album was coming out, and this was the first single off of it. After all that time,
Finally
came through.
Wow.
So I'm going to dedicate this to Janet. She's happy, my ex-wife. She's very happy, and I love seeing her happy. We're still friends, and this is for her. It's called All This Time. All this time, I knew someday you'd need to find something that you left behind, something I can't give you. All these years, then like a light, love disappears. Hearts are good for souvenirs, and memories are forever. All this time, all in all, I've no regrets. The sun still shines, the sun still sets, and the heart forgives, the heart forgets. But what will I do now with all this time? One more kiss, and even though it's come to this, I'll close my eyes and make a wish, hoping you remember all this time. All in all, I've no regrets. The sun still shines, the sun still sets, and the heart forgives, the heart forgets. But what will I do now with all this time? Say goodbye, apart we'll make another try. cry, I'll be crying too. All this time, all in all, I've no regrets. The sun still shines, the sun still sets. The heart forgives, the heart forgets. But what will I do now with all this time? What will I do now with all this time? Thank you.
All right.
That's actually still hard for me to sing sometimes. It's weird. After all those years, I still get a little choked up about it. I don't know why. I got to toughen up. That's what my dad would say.
It's a sign of a good song.
Well,
So who's recorded that song? You said
Tiffany, the pop artist Tiffany. She's the girl that had I Think We're Alone Now. It's a big old smash hit everywhere in the world.
And it's out?
Oh yeah, it was top. It was
I don't
number.
think I've
It was
gotten
number
half the songs
five. Number 5 in U.S. as
I'm
a
too
single.
young.
Too young.
Yeah, you're
for
too
it.
young. Yeah, or too old. One of the two. I don't know which. No,
right.
you're too young. I mean, the people now that were in 1989 and 90, right? That's 30 years
Yeah,
ago,
yeah,
right?
yeah, yeah.
So if you were 14, you loved it, you know, and so. But if you were as young as you were, you didn't even know it existed.
Yeah.
But she was
Well, I
like
know now.
Alanis Morris was like the Tiffany of your guys' company, country, sort of. You know, she was that young gal. You know, Tiffany started at 14 years old, and I had one song on the first album, and then 2 songs on the second album.
Yeah, she was up here. She did well up here too.
Yeah, she did well up here. That was a top 15 song up here, I think, or top 10 maybe even actually.
Amazing.
I got I got a platinum record from Canada
Cool.
for that record, so it must have played somewhere.
Yeah, must have played somewhere.
Yeah.
Well, that's a lovely song, and thank you and good night.
Oh, and I didn't know what to expect tonight, but this was just lovely.
Well, you know, I like the variety. Like Stephen has many varieties of tunes. You have varieties of tunes. So do I. And when you, like I was saying to Ken earlier, but you know, you put 3 people together and you end up with so much difference. You know, it's very cool.
It is cool. It is cool. And I've never heard of Stephen before, but my goodness, you have some amazing work.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
I made her feel bad accidentally because before I got here, I looked up all her stuff. And she goes, "Well, I didn't look up yours."
Well, I'm usually pretty good at that. I have to say before, but my life has been just chaos lately.
That's acceptable too.
My
right?
kids started school this week, and my son started a new school, a French school, and he doesn't speak French.
Oh.
And it's been interesting. Yeah. But anyway, I'm here. We made it through the week, but I didn't listen to your music. So on my way home. It's been great to see all of you as well, and you know, if I'm new to you and you like what you hear, you know, follow along on socials if you do that kind of thing. Or I do have a sign-up sheet for a newsletter to let you know when I've got new music coming out or when I'm going to be playing in these parts again. And yeah, it'd be really nice to stay in touch.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to end with a song off my last record. This one's called Should I Run? And if there's anyone out there that has an avoidant type of personality, you'll be able to relate to this one. All of us?
Everybody here, yes.
You know it's time to turn the lights down low. swimming dances on our lips and graces our skin, with words thick as smoke and soft like ash, and choking vein. Unwanted visitors are condemned, brings only pain. Should I run or should I take over? How can I decide? Should I? No, how can I decide? A boy on the bend of good intentions, open skies and golden rays shining down again. But it's not long before we see the enemy in the distance. Oh, they're coming after me. Should I run or should I take over? How can I decide? Should I? How can I decide? Maybe the answer's found in, maybe the answer's found in standing still, standing still. Maybe the answer's found in, maybe the answer's found in standing still. Should I run or should I take cover? How can I decide? Should I run? How can I decide?
Lovely.
Thank you.
That's right. I like the acoustic, the gut string guitar. You know, classical guitar. It's got a certain vibe to it all the way, right?
I know. I wanted a classical guitar for years, and I held back, and I regret that so much. I held back because I'm like, I'm not a classical guitar player, but I do love it. It's soft and
Yeah.
warm,
Yeah.
and yeah.
Actually, Daryl plays a classical gut string guitar a lot, don't you? Yeah. It's nice. So I guess we got one more song. Before we get to Stephen, I'd like to say thank you to Stephen and to Kristen for doing this. Thank you
for having us.
Absolutely. And there's three things that you can do. You can follow Stephen McClintock online and the Kristen Martell music online and Songwriters from Here and Away online. And catch the radio show and the Patreon and all that stuff. You can see it on podcasts or whatever. And come to more shows and tell people about these artists. Tell people about this cafe and tell people about the shows. We would love it. Thank you. So, Stephen?
Yes, sir.
I love you, baby.
I love you too, baby.
Great.
And thank you for the people here that work in the
Yes.
club. Thank you, guys,
Jen.
very much.
And Mike and Nate.
So there's always so many songs to do and there's so much to say and talk, and you never have enough time for it all.
No.
You know, it always runs out. But I thank you all for being here. My old friends, have 7, 8 years old friends, and then the new friends I make along the way, like you guys. If it wasn't for the church thing, I wouldn't know you guys, right? So A couple things I wanted to mention. On the little Hit the Ground Running CD up there, there's only 4 songs. There's 5 songs. One is Hit the Ground Running, which I'm not going to get to do tonight. I was, but I'm not going to. And then the karaoke version of that, so you can sing along in the car if you want, assuming you have a car that's old.
We do. We do.
So that's perfect. And then there's one song that I was saying I wrote with Olivia Newton-John on it, and that other one I wrote with a guy named Alan O'Day. And Alan O'Day, he's passed away as well. He's just this wonderful guy. Wrote Rock and Roll Heaven for the Righteous Brothers, wrote Angel Baby for Helen Reddy. I mean, huge writer, wonderful writer. Lots. And the only place it is out is on this little CD. So if you like that kind of stuff and you want to find new things, that's the way to do it. I also want to quickly say happy birthday to the mother of my children. She is turned 54 today, and I've known her for half of her life already. And she's not my wife anymore, but she's my best friend. So I wanted to wish her a happy birthday today. She's in Vancouver right now. This next song, I have done 3 tours with a country singer some of you may know named Don Williams. He's one of my favorite country singers ever. Fantastic guy, fantastic family. Just really was proud to get to do these tours, 2 European tours and 1 Canadian tour. And one of the times we had in Belfast, one of the clubs accidentally burned down, and so we didn't get to play that gig. So we had 8 days off and paid, and so I took off and went to the next gig was going to be in Dublin. So I took a train over to the West Coast, and I just loved it over there. And one of the times I was there, I stopped in this county called County Clare, and I wrote this next song. I was walking around this lake, and it was really magical. It's pretty crazy over there. I mean, there's things that things exist there that I don't see someplace else, sort of. I don't know why that is, but it's true. And I'm seeing these clouds coming in, and all of a sudden in this corner I see this old fort up there, very high up. And I'm walking around this lake, and I get this idea. Well, my car is 3 miles back, and this is 1997, probably 98. And the phone. I don't have a cell phone to write this stuff down, so I had to remember it. So I wrote this whole song and had to remember it as I'm walking back, going, God, and I was gonna. It was like horrible and good at the same time, And I was gonna put music to it as soon as I got something, because it felt like something. But I ended up never putting music to it and just sang it the way I wrote it. And it has been cut a couple times. One time it's been cut by a guy in Finland, and it was a top 10 Finnish song, and he put music to it. So it was really interesting, and sang it in Finnish. So this is for all you guys that can appreciate the beauty of the world we live in. On the banks of Loch Rainy, I saw the past inviting me. I heard the ghost of kings and queens whispering my name. I thought I'd blink it all away. Surely it could never stay. But still the haunts of yesterday stood proud before my eyes. Something had me in its spell. My hands and feet were frozen still. And what it was, I couldn't tell, but captive there I was. Forward came the grandest steed, the rider shone of dignity. And on this mount he was indeed a power to behold. He offered me a kingly hand. In his steel gray eyes I saw the man that showed me how to love the land and make Ireland my home. To whatever brought me here, be it hope or need or fear, I offer thanks and say a prayer that this will always be. At last the future's taken hold, and every dream will soon unfold. My love and I will just grow old on the banks of Loch Rainy, on the banks of Loch Rainy. Thank you, folks.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you, Pink Piano. We'll see you again soon.
Dear Santa, how have you been? It's been a long time. I was little then, and I believe the magic in your eyes. Well, I'm older now. Life has been kind. Another year almost done. I was hoping maybe you'd stop in. I won't keep you for very long. There's something that I'm wishing for, a joy I've missed, like the innocence of my first kiss. Dear Santa, if only for a little while, please bring me back the wonder of a child. Dear Santa, I've done my best. I've always tried to right my wrongs. I want to laugh again and play pretend and sing a different song. There's something that I'm wishing for, a joy I've missed, like the innocence of my first kiss. Dear Santa, if only for a little while, please bring me back the wonder of a child. I don't have all the answers. I'm not sure if you're for real. Am I fooling myself in asking you? Am I silly for how I feel? There's something that I'm wishing for, a joy I've missed, like the innocence of my first kiss. Dear Santa, if only for a little while, please bring me back the wonder of a child. If only for a little while, please bring me back the wonder of a child. Dear Sam,